Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon, whenever you are watching this. I just want to say that first, excuse the camera movements because I am very excited today. So my camera might be like all over the place, but it's going to be all right because guess what? I stepped on the scale today, and baby, let me tell you, it said 253. Yes, 253. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. After being in the stall, as I've said on my previous videos, after being in the stall for such a long time and seeing that scale going down again, it's like, baby, I'm happy. I am truly, truly, truly happy. Okay. And on top of that, so whenever you step on the scale, right, it's best to take your clothes off. Look, I takes my watch off. I takes my bonnet off. Okay. I don't want anything extra on that scale. But I had a brief moment with myself in a mirror, and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, okay. I can see it. I can see it. I'm looking to the side. I'm like, okay, that side profile is starting to look good again. And then the waist. The waist is peeking through, baby. And I was like, so the first thing I had to do was call Honey. And I had to tell him. Because they have me to be at about 254 for when I meet the dietitian. And I meet her at the end of the month. And I've already surpassed that. So like I told y'all before, I work in 10-pound increments. I don't care how long it takes me to get to that 10 pounds, but I am only worried about the next 10 pounds. I am not going to stress myself out by saying that, oh, I want to be this number, or oh, I want to be that number. It is every 10 pounds. Plus, I track my food so much better than I was when I was in a stall. Now, I don't know if this is contributing, or I should say, I don't know what's contributing to this drop. I have gone back to making sure that I'm within my macros, but I will say that this week I have been dogging yellow watermelon. After we went to the Healing Springs, me and my cousin, I bought a yellow watermelon, and that thing is so good that I've literally been eating it like breakfast and lunch. Like, I've been tearing it up. I'm not gonna lie, been tearing it up. So I don't know if that's contributed, but baby, um, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. And it's okay for you to be excited, okay? It's okay for you to want to celebrate yourself. It is okay for you to do that. I know so many times we feel like, oh, I don't want to boast. I don't want to brag. But you know what? It is okay for you to do so. Because I know sometimes, like, even my boys, they might be like, Ma, why do you even put this stuff on social media? And honestly, it's for myself. It's for me. And if it invites people in, then I'm okay with that. So my next milestone is 3 pounds away. So when 240 happened, 10 pounds at a time. And we're going to get through this. But I also want to talk about, before I go, I want to talk about cognitive thinking and the way that we talk to ourselves, the way that we treat ourselves. You have to treat yourself like you are a delicate flower in a garden. And this goes for men too. You have to treat yourself with care. You have to learn to give yourself grace. And have understanding that in this thing called life, we are going to make mistakes. We're going to make dumb decisions. But those are tests. And we have to pass those tests. So you got to treat yourself with grace. And I want to say that do not talk negatively to yourself. No matter what you've done, no matter what choices you've made, it is all contributing to getting us where we need to be, the good and the bad. Because let's face it, you can't have the good without the bad. A lot of the things that I know and that I'm able to talk to my kids about is due to the fact that I made mistakes and I am either actively learning from those mistakes or I have overcome those mistakes. So just be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Don't ever think that you're less than. Don't ever think that you're not enough. Even for yourself, don't think that you're a failure. It's like, my youngest son is 25. My oldest son is 32. When I had my oldest son, I was 115 pounds. Wait, nope, I take that back. When I was pregnant, I was 115 pounds. And when I had him, I was like 125 pounds. And anybody that knows me knows I've always been thick. I've always had butt, hips, and all of that. Okay? I don't want to be 125 pounds. I don't. Because that was the size that I was supposed to be for that time in my life. Now, do I want a healthy body? Yes, whatever that looks like. I've had 2 kids. So my stomach is not going to be perfect. You know, my weight's gone up and down due to hormonal things. So that's not the thought for me. I don't even mourn that person, to be honest with you. I love that person. But I also have to accept the person that I am now. And that's one thing that I've learned through all of my back issues is that I can keep reflecting on, oh, I used to be able to run 3 miles in 35 minutes. Oh, I used to lift, 300 pounds. I used to do squats with 300 pounds. And I could say all of that. But guess what? That's not who I am now. So I'm going to celebrate the person that I am now and the things that she has accomplished. Bad back and all. But I will say this. I have a spinal injection set for October 2nd. And I know that I should have asked for that appointment sooner. I just like to wait until I can't take it anymore. Because I know that these spinal injections are not... They're not a necessity. Or not a necessity, but I know that they are I can't think of the word that I want to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is I know that these injections are not guaranteed to last. So I just take care of when I get them so that I can hopefully keep getting them. But I want you all to have a beautiful day. And please, just be good to yourself. Whatever that looks like. You're worth it. You deserve it. You're not alone. And you are absolutely loved.